Welcome to the Indie Nerd Collective podcast. I'm your host, Juicebox.
And I'm your host, Ray. Good evening, everybody.
Yes, good evening, or good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time it is that you're listening to this at. We've got a couple topics on hand for today's podcast. Let's see here. Basically, but how was the weekend? Let's talk about the weekend first. Like, what'd you get up to there, Ray?
Oh, the weekend, I basically pretty much was chilling, getting intimate with my new PS5. Other than that, I had work and whatnot, but this weekend wasn't quiet. We'll discuss it later.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't do shit. Wait. Yeah, I didn't do shit at all. Podcast before this one, Saturday's Casual. We talked about how I went to go see Shade Dorena. That was a pretty good show. But there's a list that's floating around right now. I sent it to you on the messenger there, Ray. And it's an Isekai anime list. So literally a list of all the Isekais so far. Well, it's a pretty decent list. It's almost like 50. And they're not in any particular order. So just give me a moment here. I'm gonna pull it up.
I've already
and 46. There's 46 Isekais. So if you're listening and you really like Isekais, I love them. You'll want to see if you've watched everything on this list, because I'm pretty sure I've watched a decent amount. Okay, so the first one's Overlord. Watching it. New seasons actually came out last year. Really good. Conception. I don't even know which one that is. Excuse my ass. Log Horizon. Watch that one. That's a classic. Haven't seen Black Summer yet. Did watch No Game, No Life. Another good one. I do hope that they finish it up. At least season 2, because you can't just leave it where they left it. That's not cool. Sword Art Online. Watched all of that. People was hating hard. Demon Lord Retry. Haven't heard of that one. And then we got... have you heard of it?
No.
No, okay. What are you doing? Smoking there? You token?
Yes, sir.
Smoking token? Hey. That's how we do. Okay, next one is Infinite Dendogram. I've seen this one on the Crunchyroll.
I've heard of that. That's about it.
Have you seen any of these so far?
Like... All right, stop. Good.
Number time.
I've heard of several of these because, I started reading some of them, like Overlord. Heard of Eminence in the Shadow. So I'm a Spider. So what? The Devil's a Part-Timer. The Tsukimichi. Of course, Rising of the Shield Hero. I haven't read or really read a lot of these, but I've heard of them. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Heard of it.
That's fair. Whoa! Let's not skip ahead yet, because we still on number 8 there. And number 9 is the Faraway Paladin. I've heard that one. What the fuck was that? I don't know, these goddamn flashing messages. Number 10, Wise Man's Grandchild. Nah, I ain't heard that one.
Yeah.
Isekai Cheat Magician. I think I've heard of that one. Eminence in the Shadow. I was reading that one. Dropped it because it was updating too slow. That's the thing with monthly updates. Yeah, I gotta leave them in the ripe basket, in the ripening basket. Just you finish first.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of those last couple ones though, by the way. I have
Yeah,
heard of them.
those ones are the most recent, like 2023, 2022.
Yeah.
Isekai Monogatari. They haven't heard of that one. Obviously, a harem isekai. Reincarnated as a sword. That just sounds like a fucking weird ass anime. By the grace of
Mhm.
the gods. I haven't heard that one. So I'm a spider. So what?
Yeah, I've
Fuck.
heard of that one.
Aesthetica of a rogue hero. I think I've watched that one. The devil is a part timer. I skipped over that one because I don't really want to watch anything about a devil being a part timer.
Right.
But it does seem pretty fun. So I might give it a go. Tsukimichi, Moonlit Fantasy. Haven't heard of that one. And then as you were saying, Rising a Shield Hero. I put that one on the burner. We got Hyokoso, Sukebe Elf no Mori. No idea. Haven't heard of that one. How Not the Summoning Demon Lord. I think I've
Yeah,
watched that one.
those two sound familiar.
And then I'm Standing on a Million Lives. Skeleton Knight in Another World. I don't know shit about that.
That's very vague. Like I've heard it before. Cause like you gotta understand, I'm currently reading this one about a skeleton soldier couldn't protect the dungeon. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm reading. And then I heard about the unwanted undead soldier. There's that one. But I know there. I think that's how I've heard about the Skeleton Knight in Another World, but I never checked it out.
Oh, I am personally not one to, want to read a manga about a skeleton. Excuse me, I just tapping weed. But yeah, I don't know. It does. I should let go of my bias towards some of these titles and actually give them a go.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would suggest the skeleton soldier couldn't protect the dungeon. If you're gonna make a start,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What we got next? Seirei Gensoki, Spirit Chronicles. No, I don't know nothing about that. Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. Why is that? Oh, I guess that. Yeah, I guess it's an isekai. Excuse me. That one I really do enjoy. I like that one because it goes from campy, happy-go-lucky slice of life all of a sudden to like action. It's a shonen level type of action. Okay, no, it is a shonen type of action, most definitely. But the switches are fun enough, and then the storyline keeps me intrigued because he's got that whole ring, and the whole demon lord that they're looking for is missing, but that's his ring. And personally, I'm under the impression that the demon lord is actually a fucking human.
Oh. Well, it kind of reminds me of that one story. It kind of reminds me of Blood Lad.
Okay, I don't think I read that one.
Yeah, I read that one all the way to the end. Kind of the same premise. The Prince of Vampires wants to get out of hell and experience normal life on Earth. And then it starts off real silly, and then it goes into action all the way through. So yeah, that's what it reminded me of as you were describing it.
What you just described reminds me of Noblesse. Oh shit, we got the echo again.
The echo again?
Yeah, it come and go.
Okay, because it came Saturday show too, so
we'll deal with it when we deal with it. But yeah, Noblesse. That's what your description of the show reminded me of. I still have to finish that.
Yeah, because I said vampire. I understand. I definitely understand.
Well, trying to live a normal life too, like.
Yeah, there's that too. Because like he definitely was trying to live a normal life. How you gonna be this old and you gonna just go into a high school, sign up? I'm gonna sign up for high school again. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, but imagine like if you stayed forever the age or looking the age, like let's say you got immortal youth, or immortal invulnerability with youth, and you pretty much stayed the same, looking like you were 15, 16. Would you do you think that you would ever actually be able to age yourself out of that permanently?
I
Like,
mean,
do you think it would be like? Do you think you'd be able to permanently remove yourself from being an immortal 15-year-old? Like I think you'd be able to what do you call it? Do adult response and be responsible and stuff. But I think you'll forever still be a kid.
well, here's the thing though. When you say that, when you say I never age, you're talking about physically, right?
I think what do you call it? Mentally too. You might not.
Well, no. Cause see, like, if I was like 15 years old and just suddenly became immortal, at some point my brain is gonna stop being 15 years old.
How? You're not
Because
aging. Nothing's aging.
because of life experience.
That's life experience, though.
And see, that's what
That's not your brain aging you.
No, it's not. But like at some point, after you go through so much in life, even though you're still looking like a 15-year-old, you're not gonna sound or talk like a regular 15-year-old. You're probably not gonna act like a 15 regular old unless you intentionally do so to fit in and whatnot, to hide the fact that you're immortal.
So what do you think you were doing? Do you think that you'd just be letting everyone know you're immortal?
You know what? There's a way you could do it. There's that way, then there's that way. Like if I don't want nobody knowing my business and whatnot, then I probably would act like I'm 15, but not think like I'm 15. You know what I'm saying? I could also like just switch out between being a student 15 and just always skipping school and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
That I think it would be an extremely difficult life to live as an immortal 15-year-old. Let me be at least like in my 30s or even early 20s, mid 20s. Just because you're an adult at that point.
Yeah, fully grown adult.
And then you suffered a little bit.
But you would still suffer from the same problem though. You grow like the whole reason why no one wants to you really don't want to get immortality is because you outlive everybody you love.
Yeah, that's okay. There's always more to love.
You say that, but then also, what happens if humanity gets wiped out and you're the only?
You just chill for a couple million years.
You're gonna chill for all eternity.
That's cool. One day you'll see another race of what do you call it, sentient beings, and then you can just fuck around with them.
If you're that lucky.
Oh, you'll be that lucky. Because if all the humans get wiped out, the planet's still gonna be there.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be there,
and some other intelligence or sentient life form will take over, and you'll just watch them evolve, and then you'll just be fucking with them. And they'll be like, "Listen, there's an ancient fucking creature here from one of the what do you call it, celestials, and every time it comes and takes our bananoops, fucking takes the bananoops from the guagle stem. You know, we put the guagle stem up, And every fanoosh, when the goggle stam is up, it takes the balloons. And he takes all the balloons, and we don't know where the balloons go. That's the type of shit you'd be fucking, and there you'd be in their ledges, and you'd be sitting there fucking laughing your ass off. That's how I feel I'd fucking run it. And of course, it'd be boring like the first couple million years when you're waiting for them to evolve. But you can do shit. You can like terraform areas of the earth, like do restoration. There's things to do. I'd feel, and as an immortal, you'd have to stop thinking like a human.
At some point, you'd have to have full mastery of your emotions as well. Because, like, if you're mental, you got to have some tip-top shape of mental health to be an immortal.
Not only that, you should also know, like, the seven stages of grief or whatever? Or whatever?
Right.
Like, that would be the most important thing to know, because you'd have to mourn the entire human race.
Mm-hmm. Because you're the last human.
Until you find some of them underground, because you were too scared to go look.
Mm-hmm. Mole people.
I'm less afraid of the mole people and more afraid of being trapped forever underground.
Yeah.
That's my fear as a fucking immortal. That's my fear.
You don't want to be buried underground. I feel you on that one.
It's not even just underground. It's buried in a cave, rocks, my nigga. Ooh. Like that's hard to. You can't dig out of that with your hands and nails and stuff.
You know what? That recent incident in the cave where that guy fell in and basically suffocated himself to death from going too deep in the cave, getting stuck. Yeah, I don't want that to happen to me at all. That I'm cool. I'm good on the caves. I'm good on caves. No, I don't even want that to happen to me. No.
Now, if I got that ability to go, what do you call it, ethereal, or fucking
like Shadowcat.
Yeah, then it's fine. Then it's no big issue, you know, because you can escape shit. But you just have immortality and invulnerability,
as well as there's a term for it. I want to say feasible, but there's a better term for it. Hold on, move through. The ability to walk through walls. Intangibility.
Mm-hmm. Being tangible and intangible.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's what would be needed for fucking cave exploration. Like, you cannot be exploring caves with your physical body unless you can break rocks, punch your way out of the fucking rocks if it caves in on you, or some shit. Like, nah, Hollow Earth is not for me.
Right.
I'll sponsor expeditions because I'm rich and immortal. I'll send the new race down there. I'll be like, listen, I have artifacts. Look, this is what the fuck would I do? What would I give them from the old world?
You know what?
This is a Glock.
Wow. But you know what? You really remind me of making me think of Horizon Forbidden West. that game and stuff like that.
Why
You
is
could
that?
get coffee mugs and whatever, and keys, jewelry and whatnot, and call it artifacts.
Hold on one
So,
sec.
yeah.
Keep talking though.
Okay, but yeah, I like Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn because like basically what happened in their world was the leaders basically engineered a genocide for the human race thanks to AI robots and whatever. So they before they all died, um and the Earth was pretty much fucked up anyway. So what they did was create an AI that will restart the Earth, including human race. And they managed to pull it off one time, except they don't have knowledge of the past because one rich douchebag took control of it and deleted it. Just because he was that type of egotistical maniac.
No, I feel you on that. I might play the games and grab them on Steam.
Yeah, man, I would suggest that. Speaking of which, Steam, that mouse does look kind of fun. I'm kind of
Yeah, you know.
I was kind of hoping it's on PlayStation 5, but
Nah, PC motherfucker. That's the shit. They on it. As soon as that fucking the copyright dropped on for Steamboat whatever the fuck his name is.
yeah,
Is it
yeah,
Steamboat Willie?
Disney dropped
Steamboat Mickey?
yeah,
Yeah, so
Steamboat,
as soon as that dropped, like
yeah,
they were started working on it. They were probably working on it like a year prior because these games take like what 4, 5, 6 years.
to create.
So we're looking like late 2025 maybe,
Mm.
which sucks, but that means I have time. We have time to prepare the entire stream for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this year.
so check it out. Yeah, the game is called Mouse. Let me pull up the info on it here.
Okay. Oh,
All right, here it is. So pretty much, you're a private detective, and it's a gritty, jazz-fueled first-person shooter. So it's all like the early, what do you call it, 30s type of animation, the black and white, yeah, the noir animation.
yeah.
And yeah, it like I said, first person shooter. You go in guns blazing, and it's what do you call it? They said the animation style is called retro rubber hose. So you're basically battling your way through a city full of crooks and tons of danger. Like the headshots are wild in this game. Like I'm watching the trailer right now, and this is some legit shit. So this is the perfect mix of first person shooter and cartoon that we wanted. This is good. This is the type of shit that people wanted from Cuphead. You know, when they couldn't beat it and whatnot, they're like they would love playing Cuphead. Like people, don't get me wrong, people love playing Cuphead, but I think people are also expecting like more games in the animation style, similar to that.
Yeah. Okay, this might go. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries.
But I believe you're right on both accounts. I think people do like that kind of art style, throwback art style and whatnot. But also, Cuphead was like a challenging game. I never got to play it, but I've heard that it was very challenging. It was like a side to side bullet hell shooter.
Oh, it's so difficult, and kudos to the people that can actually beat it. I'm still on, I think, the two frogs because that's the hardest part for me, the last stage of the two frogs. So I only play it a couple times a year, anyways.
You don't know what now?
I only play it a couple times a year.
Oh, okay.
because I don't turn the PS4 on much anymore. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of mouse. I don't know if I'm gonna. I might just do mouse and keyboard instead of controller, but we'll see.
Right.
We'll see. Oh, speaking of games, though, I think several podcasts ago we were talking about samurai slashing ninja type game, and you mentioned Naraka. Blade Point.
Yeah.
One of our listeners actually sent me a message and pointed out that it's definitely not Naraka. And I was taking a look at gameplay, and it definitely isn't. So I did a deeper search and
Rise of the
found
Ronin.
out that it's called Phantom Blade Zero. So that's the game that
Oh,
we were actually trying to figure out the name of that one time.
yeah.
Let me just pull that up as well.
Yeah. Good call. You got shout out to our listeners, man. They make sure we come correct.
So this one they're saying is, excuse my ass. This one they're saying is a console game, but it's going to be on Microsoft Windows anyways. So
Mm.
PC people rejoice. We're still going to get it, and we'll probably get it first. But yeah, let's take a look at it. It's good. It's going to be a single global server, and it's multi-platform. So PC, mobile, PS5. I don't think it's. I don't know if it's going to be on the PS4.
It
But it's a
might be.
mix. It might be, yeah, but I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. It's because it's going to be a mix of an ARPG. So you're gonna have like gear
Yeah.
sets and uniques, rune swords, side scroller type action. Let's see. There's no release date yet. Just to let people know. There's
Yeah.
absolutely no release date. We only have like a couple trailers. You know,
You're right.
and let's see what the game's about. So basically, the Phantom Blade Zero is home to what do you call it? The protagonist? The protagonist's name is called Soul. And he's
Yeah.
a talented assassin serving the organization called the Order. So the game story is supposed to begin with like him being framed for the murder of his organization's patriarch, and what do you call? He is killed. Apparently, he's killed but resurrected by some mystic healer. Ooh. Now he's got
Mm.
like 66 days to live.
Mm.
And he has to find a mastermind behind the framing and bring them to justice. So I guess he's got to kill them before he goes back to dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, this is that's the type of game that I'm excited to see, and I'm gonna get that one as well. So it's a hack and slash RPG at the core. But there is also a strategy. You're gonna have to do a lot of strategy because they said it's Souls like. And it's also a mix of Monster Hunter. So if they've got those types of elements in there, you really have to you're really gonna have to be paying attention to the landscape and enemy movement and all that shit.
Yeah. That yeah. That sounds like something you have to play every day.
Well, why do you feel like you'd have to play it every day?
When you have stuff like that, it's hack and slash, but with that type of element, naturally they come with a way to make you kind of want to play every day. Oh, this is an MMO. Get on here every day and become the best in the server. Or you need to do this at this time in order to get the
Well,
special
that's if
prize.
you're being sweaty, though.
Say what now?
That's if you're being a sweaty. Like it's understandable if there's certain things like you get sweaty for, but like I think this one should you should be able to pace yourself even if it's only 66 days. I don't think it's gonna be like Final Fantasy 13 Lightning
Oh,
because that one was all timed and shit. But we'll see. We'll get more information.
yeah.
Uh, from the actual podcast or sorry, from the actual release of more info, and then yeah, that's
Yeah, but
that's what'll
that
help.
it did look good. I am kind of interested in Rise of the Ronin. Tekken 8 came out on my birthday. I'm
Nice.
waiting for the price to drop before I pick it up.
That's fair. That's fair.
So like, yeah, that there's that. Other than that, that's about it. I do. While we're here, stuck on this limbo, I guess. Let me talk about what happened over the weekend.
All right.
Yeah. So like, let me bring that up real fast because it's very crucial to what we do here. Over the weekend, um, manga leakers got arrested. Now, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, uh, basically in the manga industry, you have certain individuals who get access to the manga over in Japan and put it to the internet. And then you have people that look for or discover it and know what happens in the manga extra early before it comes out and all of that. Basically ahead of the curve. Well, over the weekend, there was the Japanese police basically did a sting operation and arrested like several people, including the corporate management and several even like American people over here from over here whatnot. 'Cause I even pulled up the article, man. It's crazy. And what's even worse, it's devolved into like a beef because one party got caught and another didn't. Like it's even got like, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't get caught, but because you did, you're shouting me out on Twitter. Like, come on, man.
That's fucked
Come
up.
on.
Should just hold the L and keep it going.
Right. Don't be snitching.
Don't be snitching.
Don't be snitching. Like
That's bullshit.
I would have my homies in jail ready to shank you up and shit. Yeah. So like I figure this is important for everybody to know, and you will enjoy it because that means the leakers were like leaking One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen. So like going on Twitter and looking for the leaks is going to be real slow right now.
Well,
Did you want? Yeah. Did you want me to read an excerpt from the article or no?
yeah, so if you want to, that's up to you, man.
Let's see. Shishua Publishing said in a statement on February 4th, 2024, executives of a Tokyo-based company and others were arrested by the Kumamoto Prefectural Police and Niigata Prefectural Police Joint Investigation Headquarters on suspicion of violating the Copyright Act. Excuse me. The suspects obtained and digitized weekly Shonen Jump published by our company prior to its release date and uploaded to a pirate site without permission. As more of these leaks appear, Shishua has promised to investigate the source of the leaks. Followers of their works resort to them to read the chapters day before their release, and we will have to see if these arrests slow down these movements and the new chapters of such prominent series as One Piece take longer to reach the internet.
Well, they
Shishua,
just greed.
huh?
It's literally one day.
Yeah.
You couldn't just wait. You couldn't just wait.
Yeah, you can. And I don't have a problem with that because I don't even look at the leaks anyway. It's like I check Twitter and Spoiler. Oh, okay, that's cool. But I still read it anyway, so like
Yeah.
spoilers don't really bother me. But don't let it like be anime and I'm actually watching, participating. Like, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Um, but that's it for me. You know, that's all I had.
No,
I
that's
just
fair.
think, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny, but
No, that
ooh,
is very funny. So we actually never fucking finished that list.
we didn't.
We did.
Um,
Yeah, keep going.
yeah. Another thing is, I got a new Fire Stick.
What happened to
So
the old fire stick?
it was too old, so it needed to be replaced.
Excuse me.
Excused.
No, fair
And
enough.
yeah, and it's pretty safe to assume that Kagurabachi is going nowhere. Congratulations to us fans.
Why is that?
Because we felt like we've made it popular enough to where it's not getting canceled.
Mm. I thought you meant it's not going anywhere, as in like, what do you call it? The story doesn't make any sense anymore.
No. We were just making sure it doesn't get canceled. R.I.P. to Sojo, but I'm kind of interested in seeing where the story's going to go to next.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's good news.
Yes.
All right, so we stopped at number 26.
Uh-huh.
Shit, 27. In another
27.
world with my smartphone. I've heard of that one. I haven't done anything. I think I've watched a little bit, but or did I? I have no fucking idea actually. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. That's been a good one. I had to get back on it.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that one.
A lot of people don't like it because the main character's a pervert or whatever, but yeah, whatever. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Heard about that one too. As you mentioned before, that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Uh-huh.
That one's been really good. I gotta see if they're how far the chapters are now. Let's see. Harem in the labyrinth of another world. Another harem. Raid Zero, starting life in another world. Haven't seen that one. Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. I think I've watched that one.
Hmm.
The Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Anhardar. Harry Ferretta from Commonplace the World's Strongest. That's a really good one. He like has to suffer and get mutilated.
Ooh.
And like Jin Woo, but he also gets a fucking wild ass power up, and he gets a stunt on his old classmates. So I might actually put that one on to watch again. I know I have to catch up on the manga. It's been really good so far, but
Oh,
yeah, I might try and stream that one if anyone's interested. But we'll see. Since we're
we'll
all
see.
kind of falling off Yu.
I wouldn't say that we're all off of Yu. I need to actually catch up with Yu. So, because like the whole chapter black thing is kind of fuzzy. I do kind of know where we're at in the story, but like there's been a lot of episodes I haven't seen.
There hasn't been that many after the tournament.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just pretty much going through it, and I'm still caught up
Pretty
because I've
much.
yeah they were about to run up on Sensui anyway. So
Yeah. Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World. I think I've watched a bit of that.
yeah, I've heard of that one.
Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. Okay. I haven't seen that one or heard of it. High school prodigies have it easy even in another world. I've heard of that one. Cautious. What?
Go ahead.
What were you
Go
saying?
ahead. All I'm gonna say is these titles are getting random and long.
They've always been. Literally, if you look at the list, it gets longer as you go to the end of the list.
Oh my god, it's becoming insufferable.
I know, right? Okay, hold it. We're almost done. Cautious hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. I've heard of that one. The reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in another world. I don't know if I heard of that one. The fruit of evolution. Before I knew it, my life had it made. Huh? I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. I've seen that one. Trapped in a dating sim. The world of Otome games is tough for mobs. Huh? Life with an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. Huh? Full dive. This ultimate next gen full dive RPG is even shittier than real life. What?
Wow.
And the final one, my Isekai life. I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world.
I can't keep doing this. Next thing you know, these things are going to stretch out to 2 sentences and stuff. It's like, oh my god.
It's wild, man. It's wild.
Yeah. Very wild.
But yeah, that's that entire list of Isekai. So if y'all want to watch that, check it out. I'll post the list on the TikTok page, I guess.
I can also post it on the Twitter.
Yeah, post it on the Twitter. I'll post it in the Facebook group. Yeah, that's Dan. I'm just shook by some of those titles because that's just some rude shit. That's long.
Yes, it is. What was that one? That one was a trip. Hold on. Which one was it?
The Sage one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Full Dive. This ultimate next gen full dive RPG.
Oh yeah, that one. Even shittier than real life.
Wow. Like really? The fruit of evolution. Before I knew it, my life had it made. Like, really? That sounds like it's yeah, it sounds like it's a short title. No, a short story.
Definitely a short story.
Yeah. Crazy. What else? That's
Man,
about it.
like I just want to talk about my Steam library real quick. Okay. So I've been playing Divinity Original Sin 2 for the past while. I already put 102 hours into it. 65 and a half hours within the last 2 weeks. It's a fun ass game. I'll play the first one eventually, and then I'll replay Baldur's Gate and actually beat it this time. But yeah, and honestly, I think that's one of the highest games now that I played, because Fallout New Vegas is only 112 hours max. I haven't played any of the original Fallout yet.
Oh, okay.
And shit. Yeah, man. If we're gonna look at like Mass Effect, I played 155.6 hours. So Mass Effect and fucking whatever. Even the original set too. Those are the 2 games I played the most.
Yeah.
Since I've gotten Steam, that's important to note.
Okay.
But for PS4 and PS4 and just for PS4 when I was playing Mass Effect, there was hundreds and hundreds of hours, especially in multiplayer. Multiplayer was where it was really shining.
Some games have a multiplayer feature, and it's like a blessing from God.
Literally, man. Literally.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Some games kind of like the Uncharted. Their multiplayer, it's all right, but it's not as good as it's cracked up to be.
Exactly. It's like you don't really want to spend time on it unless you have to or you're bored or whatever.
Right.
But then there's those where you're like, you can't decide whether to play some more of the main game or you play multiplayer.
Yeah. I've had that happen too. Gotta ask Ryan about that One Punch Man games, so we can review it later.
It's like 3 gigs or some shit.
I looked at the reviews because that's what I use. That's what I read before I download a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're gonna do like all the anime games that come out. Bump it. We'll do it. I wonder what the grading scale is gonna be like. We're gonna go 5 or we're gonna go 10.
Might as well do 5. They're mobile games.
Yeah.
I'm just
That's
eating
really
this fucking chickpea salad right now.
say what now? Chickpea salad?
Yeah, with some prime rib. That's a shit.
Oh, okay. Cool. What was I gonna say? I totally forgot. What I was gonna say.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It happens. Let me spark up a bit. Maybe I can get my memory back.
Fair.
You know.
Man, I'm feeding some more Popeyes wings, I'm not gonna lie. And then Harvey's. I love Harvey's, by the way. Y'all that in Canada. I fucking love Harvey's. That's the best chain. Period.
Hardee's?
Harvey's. Not Hardee's. Harvey's.
Hardee's.
They got some big juicy ass burgers and real ingredients, and like they put that shit together. If you go in and stand in line, they just that shit look good. That's like if you go and buy burgers, that's what you'd expect your burgers to be like at McDonald's.
Oh, well,
Their
you
their
know what?
their
Considering how
burgers look their burgers look like the fucking pictures. That's the important thing.
yeah. Well, for me, I'm gonna shout out my local little burger shop. That burger spot, it's got like multiple locations in the Atlanta area. It South, South Atlanta area, 1, 2, and 3. I go into this place. They cook the burger. Like I can stand and order it on a touch screen, but they take their time and they cook the burger, and it's always fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
barely go to this restaurant called Cookout because they had this cookout tray where you can get a burger and a couple tacos, stuff like that, whatever, with a drink. All about $6, but these burgers are good. The fries they make are the crinkle fries. Oh my god, they season them and everything. Excellent.
Man,
Like,
people got hatred for crinkle fries over here.
who's got hatred for crinkle fries?
A lot of people that I've talked to or seen in Manitoba do not appreciate the crinkle fries.
Oh man. Well, you know what? Really depends. They may not have had good
Mm-hmm.
crinkle fries.
That's exactly it, right?
Cause like crinkle fries, when they're crispy and seasoned,
That's the issue. That's what they say. They're never crispy. They always soggy or whatever.
understandable. But bro, when I tell you these crinkle fries were properly seasoned, like I was
Mm-hmm.
curious to try to figure out what was in the seasoning. because they were that good.
Mm-hmm.
And they served Slurpees on it. Like my bill would come up to like $20 for just myself, but it'd be worth it. Cause that burger,
That's not too bad.
yeah, that burger is cooked just right, how I wanted it, and everything: bacon, cheese, all of that, barbecue sauce. Yes.
There's a place out in Lorette here. It's like out of town, about like 20 minutes drive from the city. And every spring or summer, we didn't actually go last summer. That's one of the first summers we haven't gone. But it's a place called Sonia's, and they do like on the grill patties with the onions, cheese, patty, and just smash it all together.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. So, and you just I'll get like 2-3 of those. Sometimes 4 if I'm feeling like a fucking glutton. Get a side of fries, seasoned fries on that. And then just go fucking munch out. And it's like $25.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's a local place too. They only got the one joint. But if I was just single, not doing whatever, I'd go work there. Fucking just be eating that shit. I'd be like 200 pounds at this point. Which is where I'm trying to get to. But you know what I was saying. Like it's a treat. If gas wasn't expensive too, I'd be going there every day.
I understand.
And they closed down in winter though, which is understandable. You can't get over there at the type of weather we have.
Yeah. For me, mine's just like just down the street and around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep. Go down the street, make a left turn, and then it's right there on the right. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, you make me crave one, but actually I brought my own little lunch today. So all I gotta do is go to the gas station and heat it up and I'm good.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Always good to have the homemade lunch and shit.
I firmly believe that you can cook and save money doing it.
Yeah, you can.
Right.
100%.
Yeah. Everyone's like, is it even worth it anymore? Yes. Yes, it is. Because nothing is worth, like, yeah, when you buy the groceries, of course it's going to be like 100, maybe 2, just to get enough for maybe 1 or 2 weeks. But not having to spend 20, 30, up to $80 eating out is worth it.
It's so worth it.
It's so worth it. It's so worth it.
And just wait till you get to the level where when you make your food, it tastes better than if you were to go buy takeout of the exact same food. Just wait till you get that to that level. It's fucking.
I'm getting to that point right now because like I've already did that with my favorite dishes like shrimp Alfredo. Yeah, chicken parmesan. You know. Yeah, steak.
See, you know exactly what I'm talking about then.
Yeah. I'm gonna mess around and make sesame chicken. And
there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how well I do and whatnot.
Is it breaded?
You know what? I'm gonna figure out how to make it breaded.
But because if you're gonna do it breaded, I'm gonna suggest for the or if you're gonna do crispy, I'm gonna suggest you use potato starch. It might be a little expensive, but it's 100% better than cornstarch and flour. 100%. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I used it the other day for Korean spicy chicken.
Yeah,
that is the crispiest chicken I have made.
And you said
like potato starch.
Potato starch.
Yeah, man.
All right. Potato starch. So you don't use bread crumbs. You use potato starch and then flour, or just potato starch?
Well, like okay, so this is just for the crispy coating. I use the potato starch. If you want to do the breading, then you can just do the coating. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I just mix, throw the egg in, mix, and then mix in with the starch,
Yeah.
and then once it's all nice and coated, then I fry it up.
Mm. Yeah.
So it's all dependent on how you're making it. But yeah, I'm just saying if you want a crispy exterior, potato starch is the way to go rather than cornstarch.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm definitely gonna have to try that.
It's wild too because like you just see it like in the oil there frying and like the starch that's made part of the coating just like bubbles up. And I was like, that's why you see them really crispy shits be like all bubbly and whatever. Like you're just like, how did they get a bubble when it's frying? And it's because of the potato starch. They're using potato starch. They're not using regular cornstarch. You
Okay.
you can use cornstarch for like thickening gravies and shit. I think it's better in that. But potato starch is I think superior for frying, and I'm a convert.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, man.
Cool. Cause like it was about time for me to go replace the flour, but like if you say potato starch, I'll try it. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, man. Potato starch over cornstarch. That's what I'm gonna say.
Mm. So you don't use flour. Cool. All right then.
If I'm doing like a what do you call it, battered fish or whatever, then I might use flour. Just because
Mm-hmm.
it's a softer exterior, but if I want the crisp, I'm definitely gonna use potato starch instead. If I want to go like crunch into it and like you hear the crackling and all that, I'm gonna use potato starch.
Yeah. Fried fish. I should be frying fish. But like I don't want to
Ooh,
fry like no tilapia.
ooh,
Huh?
ooh, no! Now you got me craving some battered fish. I might actually go grab some tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's like I don't wanna get tilapia and catfish. I want trout.
You want trout?
Yeah.
Trout's good,
Salmon. Yeah. Trout,
but I
salmon.
don't know. I don't know if you want to bread and batter salmon or fucking trout.
Hmm.
So you
Is
normally
wagyu
want to eat those in like with a bit of the taste there. But then that's just me. That's just what I think or what I grew up on. So I don't know. Maybe you can fucking batter it and shit.
well, you know what? To be honest with you, I come to realize that we've basically been frying catfish and tilapia.
Yeah,
And like I kind of want to get away from those because I've been wanting to eat more healthy, you know.
those are still healthy though.
The catfish and tilapia?
Yeah.
Shoot, I've been hearing things like, "Oh, they're bottom feeders and stuff like that." Should
Oh, niggas eat
no,
shrimp.
I do eat shrimp, even though they say it's the cockroach of the sea.
Yeah, it's a bottom feeder too.
and
Just when you
here,
hear shit like that, just sometimes like you gotta take it with a grain of salt because yeah, a lot of things scavenge, but doesn't mean that they're bad for you to eat.
hmm, okay, yeah, you might be right. You might be right. I'm just trying to think. If I do go with sesame chicken, do I want it with fried rice or do I want it with lo mein? I do like pasta and noodles.
I say go with the fried rice.
Yeah, fried rice is
Or
good.
you're gonna have to make the rice the day before
Uh yeah.
because you can't do fried rice with fresh rice. It's too mushy.
Right.
All right, but dinner plans. You got me starving. I gotta finish my dinner here. We're gonna let the listeners escape and probably go eat something because they're probably starving too, listening to us talk about food.
Right.
Anything you want to finish off with before we end the podcast here?
The Galaxy S24 is kind of dope. It's really dope. I'm loving it. I hope everybody has a good week. Keep your head up.
All right.
Yeah.
I
And
should probably upgrade too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Because like with phones, it's real tempting to like use the same one for years, but as you do that, they keep coming up with apps and updating them to where your phone can't handle it no more. So you're gonna have to update your phones anyway because the phone you get eventually becomes obsolete. So like if you try to keep in touch for like every 2 years or whatever, you're all right.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, we'll catch y'all next time. Stay tuned for more. Remember, you can join us on the Discord channel, Law of One. We're streaming solo leveling every single Saturday, 11:30, 11:35 Central AM, and that's like 12:30, 12:35 Eastern PM. Okay. Yeah. Check us out on social media, and we'll talk to y'all later.
Later.